Best gift that I've ever received was a star. Yeah, it was an actual star. So he went to the NASA website and he picked a star and named it after me. So why do I mention something like that? Because even though that was the most loving, thoughtful, and most precious gift I've ever received, the best gift that I and anyone else could receive is accepting Jesus as your Lord and Savior. For that is because in him you will experience real, unconditional, no strings attached love. And with that love, you are accepted for who you are. You don't have to change anything about yourself. And with that acceptance comes contentment. You're whole. You're full. Your void is filled. And once you have experienced the love of God, you're never the same. You can't treat people or look at them the same ever again. And that first step and the foundation for any healthy relationship, whether it be a family member, a significant other, or job, coworker, or just people that you come into contact with from day to day, because that love is unconditional love. Having him first and foremost paints the picture and gives you the idea of how to treat people. You have to accept them for who they are. You can't try to change or fix them, and that can be something difficult. So accepting God in your life helps frame you. It kind of gives you like a telescope on how to look at people. And it helps with relationships, because when you have a relationship with God, you know who you are. You don't need to become anyone else or do anything else. And you also see how healthy relationships are supposed to be. If you're going into a relationship and it's already coming with warning signs, or it's already, crossing some boundaries, because in every relationship, whether it be with a significant other or a friend, or any interaction that you have with people, everyone has boundaries that they do and don't want to cross. Everybody has, ideas of what they do and don't want to do. And that doesn't mean that people are less than you or, better than you. It's just everyone has their boundaries. And when you have God in your life, you know that you don't have to do anything to earn love. You don't have to do something that you're not comfortable with, because you know who you are, you know your worth, and you know what you can and can't accept. And that also plays a part with contentment. Sometimes you don't need anybody because you are content with God, or you're letting him work on you. And that allows you not to rush into things or feel that you need someone or something or some car or some job or all the money in the world to feel that you matter and that you're somebody in this world. And that all comes from God. And that is the God to honest truth. You see people constantly are searching for things in this world. They are constantly searching. We are a generation that is wanting every void in our life to be filled, whether it be an emotional void, whether it be a physical void, whatever it is. The only way that we are truly going to get all of our voids filled and be who we are in this world is through Jesus Christ. And I'm not sugarcoating it. I am not BSing you. I am overjoyed and overwhelmed on how much he has changed me already. I've been a Christian my whole life. I grew up in church. I was blessed to have parents that, put that before me. But it's still an everyday thing. It is still an everyday growing process. And it just helps me grow more. But that just shows you within itself that it is a relationship as well. I am growing, I am learning every day with him as well. And he's not forcing me to do anything or come to him. And that's another aspect of a healthy relationship with Jesus Christ. You ask him into your heart. So it's a free will. It's not like, hey, you need to do this. This is what has to happen or whatever. And sometimes relationships, there can be some forcing or some ultimatums going on. And that's not what relationships are about. Relationships need to be, about an agreement and a compromise. And that's exactly what accepting Jesus in your heart is. It's an agreement. It is you coming to him saying, I accept you into my heart, and He's accepting you. So with that being said, the best way to different areas in their life, and they just, aren't ready to receive what I have to say. But I just want to let you know that I'm not a preacher. I'm not trying to preach to you. I'm just sharing with you my experiences, and I hope that I'm not coming off as trying to shove things down your throat. This is just how God has impacted me in my life, and I just wanted to share that with the young women and whoever else is watching my channel, that in Him you are accepted, you are content, and you are loved. And that is just the beginning of what He wants to show and do for you. And in order to have healthy relationships and friendships and just everyday walks of life with people, accepting Him is just the first step, because not only do you not look at people the same, but you don't look at yourself the same, and you are so much more stronger and happier in Him, because you know who you are, you know your worth, and you know where you stand. So that is the first segment of February, and relationships and just love. And I really truly believe that before you can even try to have a relationship with anybody, or any type of interaction with people that involves a type of relationship, you have to understand first and foremost what it is, and that is unconditional love, that is acceptance, and that is contentment. So hopefully you found this helpful. Like I said, I'm not a preacher. I am not trying to shove stuff down your throat. I am just sharing with you my experiences and how the love of God has changed my life. So I will check in with you guys on Tuesday, because I'm just posting on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So have a good weekend. Check out my mommy page, because I post on Wednesdays and Fridays. So I will see you guys again on Tuesday. Have a great weekend, and remember, you're more than enough, and I love you, and I will see you later. Bye.